What else did you want to talk about?
So we talked last time about how long we should take when for the initial message.
Initial message, yeah. Or responding when it comes to Bumble.
Right.
Yeah.
So now I want to talk about, because this was brought up on Reddit dating.
Ooh.
How long...
So is this the Reddit dating question of the week?
This is the Reddit dating question of the week. Are we still going?
No, it's done.
Yeah. So after a first date,
okay,
do you do the post-date message, sort of letting the person know essentially how it went for you?
Yeah, well, I do. And are you wondering how soon?
How soon? Like, do you do it? And how soon?
Do I do the do?
Do you do the do?
I
and
do
how
do.
Soon do you do the do?
I said do. No, I absolutely do. Even if it didn't go well, I do. And even if it didn't go well, I don't say anything negative. I thank them.
Really?
Yeah. So I do it no matter what. Good date, bad date. I still follow through.
I always do post-date message. But you don't say anything negative even if you had a bad time?
Yes.
You're not going to tell them?
Not in that message, no.
Oh, I do.
But I don't come out hot and heavy in that message either. Like, that message is just a hey, thanks for last night message, where if it went well, and I don't send it till the next day.
Okay.
And it'll be like, hey, had a really great time last night. I really liked that we talked about X, whatever it was. Next time maybe we should XYZ. I sort of laying the foundation for the next date. But if it was not a good date, then it's like, hey, thanks for the night. It was really interesting. Maybe we can catch up sometime.
Oh, so you're a little vague.
Yeah.
Okay. I am really direct because I don't want there to be any question. So first of all, I try to message that night.
Ooh, that night.
Yeah, but I won't usually, unless I had either an amazing time or a really shitty time that I feel like I need to message them that night.
Oh, if it was amazing, then yeah, there's always like a...
Yeah.
But then if it was amazing too, I would be scared of frightening them off. And I was like...
So when I end a date, if I like them, I will always say, text me when you get home.
Aww.
Because it shows that I care. And then
you just want to know their home so you can go look in their window.
Perhaps.
You're like, oh, they're getting
I want to see if they jack off to me that night.
Yeah, he's doing it. I knew it went well.
Yes.
Yeah, he's jacking it hard.
Yes. Use the lotion.
So if it went well, you say, text me when you get home.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, even if it was... Unless I just don't care if the person got home. I'll usually say, text me when you get home.
Got up and left.
Yeah.
So it's...
Yes, I have done that too.
So it's like, take care, brush your hair, don't text me.
Yeah. Yeah, I've done that. But also, yeah, so I will usually... I like if I say, text me when you get home, that leaves the door open for them. I wait for them to text. And if they just say, I'm home, have a good night... then I don't say anything. I'll wait until the next morning.
Yeah.
But typically they will be like, I'm home, had a really good time.
My pants are off.
And then I will give them a recap. Not really a recap, but I'll either be like, hey, I had an amazing time. I don't know, compliment something. Or if I did not have a good time,
dun, dun, dun.
Like I will tell them right away.
You were like, you didn't open a door for me.
I don't want people to open doors for me.
You wanted me to pay.
I don't care if they need me to pay. I'll usually...
You smelled bad.
Oh, we've talked about this. I usually buy my drink first.
Yeah, well, that's the secret that all women should know.
All women should what?
Should know that if they're not sure how first date's going to go.
Oh, yeah.
Like the Wendy secret of
show
up early, already pay for your own drink. So if you want to get out.
So you can just walk the fuck out.
You can just walk out.
Yeah.
You can just walk out and slam the door.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I like to let them know. It's like, I feel like especially if I did not have a good time and they're confused, because
how can a guy not know it didn't go well?
So here's the thing. People seem to confuse sexual attraction with chemistry.
Ouch.
Like, they think that if they are attracted to you and you're nice to them, there's chemistry.
Yeah, that's not enough.
And I've come across this a lot, because one of my go-tos for how to sort of end things is to say, I just didn't feel any chemistry. And sometimes it's because I did not feel any chemistry.
Yeah.
But sometimes it's just because they look like a troll in person. And I...
And you could not answer these questions 3.
No. And and I just, because I'm never going to tell someone
that they're a troll.
I'm not physically attracted to you. Because as
you tell me that all the time. Actually, I think you said, like, the last birthday card from you was like, happy birthday. I don't find you physically attractive.
You're
Love,
probably
Wendy.
right. Yeah. You're not wrong. But yeah, I will never, I'm not going to ever tell someone that. And physical attraction is important. So
I go so far with the good date message that even the date I had last week, where my kiss was preempted with a hug, so I knew she wasn't interested.
Yeah, but
I still followed up with I had a nice time.
Okay, but that's different, because you guys, you know her. This is not a person that you'll never see again.
Yes.
This is someone
that is true. Yeah.
That you've already had sort of friendly interactions with. And 2, you guys, it sounded like you did have a good time. There just wasn't, you just wouldn't progress to any sort of...
Yeah, it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah, so that's different. It's not like you had a bad time. I would definitely tell someone I had a good time.
If you had a good time, but still if it wasn't progressing.
Yeah, I would say I had a really good time. I'd love to, like, hang out sometime.
But we ain't fucking.
But, yeah.
We're not knocking the boots.
Yeah. But also, it was very clear, like, she preempted with a hug. Yeah. So there was no need to clarify where you stood.
I knew exactly where I stood at that moment. Yeah.
So that was already...
Yeah. You would have to be a moron not to...
Exactly. And I feel like that's half of the point of the post-date message, is because no one can fucking just... Everyone's confused in dating, so it's like we need to clarify and be like, did you have a good time? Because I had a good time. Did you have a good time?
I think that there's not enough
where do we stand?
Openness and honesty.
Yeah,
and I think that's what it comes. But you got that openness and honesty going really well.
I am aggressively.
You're viciously honest.
I know. I'm not a dick about it. Like I'm never just gonna be like,
no, not at all.
I'm so nice.
No, I know you're very nice.
And I don't use, like, I'm just being honest, to, like, be a dick.
No, and you are so straight and get the point. Yeah, you're very straight. But you're very straight and you get the point across to these men that I've even had. There's been situations where...
Have you thought, what would Wendy do?
Yeah, what would Wendy do? That's what every woman should think. But no, where these men have asked me for advice, which is funny.
Wait, what?
You were there for one of them at Radio Social.
Oh,
when a gentleman was pulling my ear, bending my ear, pulling my... Is it bending? Whatever the old term is. You know, I think it's bend. Can I...
Bending my
whatever.
ear?
Or something about a rear?
A rear?
I don't...
Was he pulling your rear?
He was. But no, he was, he knew he'd been boxed out from, the prior interactions. So he was trying to get some juice to try to figure out how to take it from another angle.
Yeah.
And get greased in somehow. And I was just telling him that if she's already told you, there's nothing you can do. Like, she's like a switch.
Yeah.
On and off. If it's not on, it's off.
Yeah, I mean, it's possible to turn that back on, but it takes a lot.
Well, I also knew that
Well, we had already discussed this person. And
Yeah. So it was, I wasn't going to give him any false hope, and everything I said to him was just going to be,
You gave
that's
him good advice.
just the way the cookie crumbles, my man.
Yeah.
It's just the way it is. She's a real bitch.
I am.
Can't help it.
I am.
She's mean to guys just because she wants to be.
I'm not hard-hearted Hannah.
I know. I was just trying to make him feel better. I told him he was lucky you didn't poke him in the eye afterwards. I was like, just be happy you can see from both eyes, because usually she takes one out and she puts it on a shelf and you walk around.
I have a necklace now. Just
necklace of eyes.
necklace of eyes.
Funny thing though, or not so funny, is we may be sending the message out saying, "Hey, had a good time," blah 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 blah. But there have been some times that I haven't got a response back.
Wow.
Like it never happened. You know, like the date was like a UFO or like an unracist cop. And it's just like, I've never seen one. Never happened.
Nope.
So it's, yeah, I don't know.
So that you got ghosted right after the date.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I've gotten ghosted after dates, but usually they send the post-date message saying that they have a good time and then ghost me, which is even more confusing. I've gotten that a few times, which I think I would prefer. I would prefer it the way you're getting it, because it's so confusing.
Yeah. It's like
when someone's like, "I had an amazing time. I can't wait to see you again. You're a goddess." And then nothing.
I think I am going to rethink my messages after bad dates, or even not. Like, I've had good dates with people I figured out that I don't want to have a relationship
with. Canadian for a second. Figured out.
It's like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, but I don't want to go on another date with you. I don't want to take you out.
Okay, you went like Scottish Canadian. I don't know what's happening here.
I don't know what's happening. But no, I am going to rethink my "I don't want to date you again" message.
Yeah.
Like
I do like the clarity.
Yeah.
And just letting because I know I want to know.
I don't want it to be like a job I sent my resume in for and never heard back.
Yeah.
Yes, and I don't want them to feel that way either.
No, it's so much easier and nicer for everyone if you just, because then you're not thinking about it. They're not thinking about it. Like, people just need to be more direct.
More direct.
Everything would just be
much easier if we're just direct and say the
say what you want.
Hard things.
Say what, you know.
But you don't want to hurt people, but
no, you don't have to.
Love hurts.
Be an asshole about it.
It bleeds. Well, Wendy, you don't have to be an asshole about it.
I don't have to.
You don't have to.
I don't have to.
But you still are.
I'm so nice.
No, you're very nice. I could tell by all the crying men I meet that, you know, very nice. I
rarely make them cry. Sometimes they call me a heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker.
Heartbreaker. Dream maker. Don't you mess around with me, Yama.
You're mean. You're so mean.
I know.
Are we going to eat?
Yeah, let's eat.
Okay. We're going to eat.
We're going to eat. Did we talk about everything that we wanted to talk about?
Yeah, we had 3 things. 1, 2,
a 1,
3.
A 2, a 3.
We did. And we did just over.